Okay. In this lesson, we are going to study how to do the calculation between dates and how to use this function, this tool, the find and select. So first we'll look how to do the calculation between dates. I think you remember, I told you that if you are doing calculation between dates or numbers or with names, then you have to format the cells in correct format. So we'll look what will happen here. Here still I did not format this Excel sheet in any format, so it's in general format. So first it's asking display the today date. How to get the today date? If you here I want to get the date today, so we can use a function called today. Click fx, then type today, enter. Yes, the function is there, so then click it and then click copy. It's automatically gives you the date. Okay, this is the today date, so it is taken from the system date. So if your system date is wrong, then this will also get wrong. The main advantage of taking today's date by using a function, when it's if you open this Excel sheet tomorrow, then automatically this date will get changed. So it is very good for a Excel sheet to put a date, then automatically it will change the date and it's displayed there. We can check it. So then it's asked display the date and time now. So we can use the function now. Here, click here, go to fx, then type now now and click enter. The function is there, select it, then okay, then click OK. Now the time 7:45 a.m. We can check this. If you open this document in 5 minutes, then this time should have to be changed as 7:49. So we'll see whether it will happen or not. Right, then here it's given the family members name, the family members, grandfather, father, mother, son, daughter and grandson, and then their birthdays. The grandfather 1913 March 14, then father 1952 January 20th, then mother 1958 December 5th, son 1983 November 1st, the daughter 1992 March 20th, and grandson 2011 May 5th. So these are their birthdays. And now what we want to do, it's asking change the date format. So this is little bit difficult to understand whether this is month and the date. So we can change this format to any other format. So we can select these cells and right click and click format cells, then go to, it's automatically date because it had selected date before entering these dates, because I told you if you are entering dates you have to format in date format before entering the dates. So it's format in date format, and we can change it for an understandable way. We can use which one? We can use this format. So then click OK, then it will automatically change to that format. Right now we had done this, then it is asking calculate the age in years. So now we need to calculate the family members age in years. How many years, right? So there is a function called DayDF. You can use this function DayDF. We'll see how to use this function. Before using, you have to format these cells into date format. If not, the answers will not get. For the time being, we'll see what will happen with if you are doing this without formatting these cells into date format. Okay. So I'll click here. It's not under the function, you can't find this formula, but you can remember this formula or copy and paste somewhere else, and then if you want, then you can take that one. So click equal sign, then we can type this one, date if, DATE, date, then date D if, right, date DF, and then open bracket. You have to first enter this one, the earliest date. Then you have to enter the most recent date. You want to calculate between, you want to calculate the years. So first you have to enter the earliest date, then the recent date. So I enter the date of birth, D5, and then put a comma, then the latest, the most recent date, this one, today date, and then again put a comma. Now you need the age in years. So you want to calculate difference between years in these two dates. So you have to type within inverted commas Y, capital Y, and then close the bracket and click enter. So 108 years, right? Right. Okay. But for the answers, it is calculating because it's a number. So it is okay to keep in general format. So 108. Then you can drag and drop this one, but you want to calculate between this date and this date now. So we have to make this date a constant. So what we have to do, put dollar marks here. Right. Now you can drag and drop. See, grandfather 108 years, father 69 years, mother 62 years, son 37 years, daughter 29 years, grandson 10 years. So now it's okay. Now they are asking calculate the age in months. Now they want to calculate the age in months. So if you know this one in age in years, then if you want, you can multiply this by 12. Then you will get the answer. For an example, for here, it's 120 months. But there is a formula to do that without finding the years. If you want to find directly the difference between the two dates in month, then you can use this formula. What is that formula? The same formula, equal date D if, then open bracket, the earliest date, comma, and the most recent date, today date, and comma, within inverted commas. Now you have typed M for month, close bracket. So this is the months, number of month. So here, if you calculate this correctly, then this should be 120 because we can manually calculate. 10 years mean 120 months. So we have to make this constant. Now you can drag and drop, right? It's accurate. It is calculating 123, right? Because from the dates, they are number of days they are calculating, right? Because it's May 5 now. So for today, it's actually 123 years. It's 23 months. This is only the number of years. So by multiplying number of years in 12, it is wrong. No, now we know by doing this calculation, it's wrong because now today, August. So he is born in May. So May, June, July, August. Another 3 months we have to add. So this is correct. Right. Then it's asking to calculate the age in days. So the same function you can use date DIF and open bracket. Now you have to similarly you have to give this the earliest date, comma, the most recent date, comma, within inverted commas, days D. Close the bracket. Age in days. Okay, let's see what was happened there. First, we will format this one to date format. Date, click OK. Equal date DIF brackets earliest date, comma, most recent date, comma, within inverted commas D. Close the bracket. Now we can format it in general format. After formatting the date to calculation, then change it to general format. So this is the number of days, 39,605 days. So now you can make this a constant. Yes, now click OK. Now you can drag and drop. See, so very easily we can calculate number of days, month and years between two dates by using this date DIF formula or the function. Okay, so now we will see how to add dates. For an example, here it is asking add 9 days to the grandfather's birthday. So we want to calculate uh, by adding 9 dates to this date. What is the date? So how to do this? Just we can do like we are adding numbers, but you should have to remember you should have to format these cells in date format. So I'll format cells in date format. Date, then click OK. So now you can add these 9 days to this date. So to do that, you have to do plus keep equal sign, then click the date you need, click the birthday of the grandfather, and you want to add 9 days, just click plus 9. So then it will automatically adding dates we can calculate manually to check our answer. Now it is March 14. If we add 9 days, then it should have to become March 23rd, right? Okay, then click enter. So now you can see it's March 23rd. So the calculation is correct. So now then it is asking add 2 months to father's birthday. So now it is not asking to add days, number of days. It is asking to add months. So how to add months? To that we have to use the formula. We are calling it as e-date. So go to select the cell here because we want the new dates, and click FX, type e-dates, e-date, then click go. Yes, now that function is available, then click OK. Now you have to select the start date. So we know what is the start date we need. We want to calculate the here. So we want to calculate we want to add 2 months to the mother's birthday. So we have to select this cell and click FX, then EDate, click OK. Start date, this is the start date, 1958, December 5, and we want to add 2 months. So months, click 2. Then click OK. Yes, it's correct. 1959, so it's 1958. We added 2 months. So 1959, February 5th. So it's added the 2 months. Now it's need to, now it is asking to add what you have to do, 5 years to mother's birthday, 2 months to father's birthday, it's okay. Now it is asking to add 5 years to mother's birthday. So we'll calculate this one again, because here it is asking to add 2 months to father's birthday. So equal sign, fx, edate, click OK. Then start date, father's date, then month, how many months we need to add, 2 months. Then click OK. Now we want to add 5 years to mother's birthday. So there is no separate function to do that. We have to use the same function, edate. Click here, click fx, select edate, then click OK. Now you have to select the start date. The start date is 1958, December 5th. Now you have to add 5 years. So what you have to do is, here it is asking how many months to add. So we have to calculate it by manually. So we need to add 5 years now. Then 60 months. 5 into 12. 12 into 5. So then click OK. Now it's calculate the answer. So we want to add 5 years to 1958. Now it is 1963. Also, after saving this document, we are saving this one. So can you see now the time has been changed? We started this at 7:46. Now it is 8:01. So it will automatically change the date and time if you use these two functions, now and today, to calculate the today date, and now for calculate the date and time now. So this is how we are calculating or adding the days, months, and years to a given date. Okay. So now one more thing we have to do. Here it's given marks for students in a class: maths marks, science marks, Sinhala, English, and history. So now it is telling it is mistakenly typed Nimal as Vimal. So we have to change the Vimal's name to Nimal. So how to do it is very quickly. The one way we can do, one by one we can look and change. But if this is a big data set, then it is very difficult to do by selecting one by one. So what we can do, we can use this tool. So what is the tool? Find and select. We can keep cursor anywhere here, but we have to copy this because we want to find the Vimal everywhere and we have to change it to Nimal. So we copy that one and keep the cursor here. Now click find and select. Then it is asking find, replace, go to special, like this. So we have to use, if we click find, then it is only find the name Vimal. But now we want to find and replace because we want to change. So click replace. Find what? We want to find what? Vimal, and replace with Nimal. So we can replace one by one. If you want to check, can replace. If not, we can replace all. First we will do find next. Yes, now it has find. Now we can replace it. See, it has changed to Nimal. So another 4 places we can see Vimal here, and again Vimal and Vimal and Vimal. So if we want, we can at one shot, we can change all these things at once. So what we have to do is we have to click replace all. Oh, we can first find all and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can replace all at once. It will show where are the places that displayed Vimal when we click find all. Now we can replace all. Replace all. Yes. At one shot, it has changed Vimal to Nimal. So when you are doing huge calculations like budgets and everything, if spelling's wrong in a one word, then by using this replace function, replace and find function, find and select function, and using the replace, you can at once you can change the one that you had mistakenly added. If a spelling wrong in one word, then you can change throughout the worksheet by using select and find and select tool, and you can use replace button to do that. So this is how we are find a specific name or a figure and replace that one. Okay.